Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as the Zunbil Empire, and we have a new emperor. At the end of the last episode, our father, Shahanshah Kegobad, died of some combination of being stressed, maimed, and having leprosy. So not too surprising there with the combination of all of those that he died fairly young. So we are now the 5-year-old Shahanshah Ravend. We are quick, so that should be pretty good. We're not quite of age to be educated yet, but we're about to get to 6 years old and we'll have to choose an educator. We also do not have a regent yet because we have not actually unpaused the game since our father died, so let's do that for just a couple of days here and see what happens. So our spy master, the satrap of Baluchistan, has been appointed our regent. So he is a sneaky character, but he does like us, so hopefully... unfortunately he likes us mostly because we're defending against infidels right now. So, well, we'll be safe for the duration of this war that we have going on. This, of course, is the Sunni Jihad for Mesopotamia, which we will hopefully get taken care of pretty soon. But with him in charge, we still have one over our domain size. I think we're just going to hold on to that, though. I think we only have land in our capital duchy. We don't have any extraneous land elsewhere, so we should just try to keep all of that if we can. And we do need to be worried about some vassal opinions probably. Well, not right now, because of course we have the defensive war to prop things up, but I'm sure once that's over with, yeah, a lot of these people will be down in the 0-ish opinion range, or even less in some cases. But at least for the moment we're safe enough. We are going to retain the plus 75 until we can finish this war. So I think we should turn our attention to that, and I think we should probably start on trying to take back the sieged holdings here. Probably the fastest way to end it. I will take a white piece, which shouldn't be too difficult to get once we start taking these holdings back, I think. Send this army in here. And we apparently lost a satrap, that's fine. We have a 12-year-old Emira in charge there. And our half-sister needs an educator. I guess we can use her for opinion. And I think we'll pay attention to who our most powerful vassals are when we're choosing this, especially if they don't much like us. So if we can give it to Esfahan, of course he's very powerful, he is the double satrap basically. Apparently these guys are even more powerful. I think Sistan was a possible choice for the education, so... Actually, Esfahan is here as well. We'll give her to him. That will be just fine. Okay, we won that battle. We have another child who needs an education, which is us personally, so I'm more concerned about what traits we might get here than opinion, but if we can also get opinion, that would be good, obviously. So I want to mostly pay attention to the non-education traits. We can always change our educator later to get a better one of those. This guy has a pretty good set of traits, apart from greedy. We don't want to become content or greedy. I don't think he can educate us to be maimed, but he could make us slothful. And I don't really want to become chaste either, though that might not be too much of a problem. Our father was chaste and he had a couple of sons after all. This would be pretty good. He is 62, so he's not likely to live the entire duration of our education, but if he gave us brave or patient, that would be fine. And the opinion is helpful also. So we're going to catch this little army in here, that's good. And I think we will assault these when practical. If we can get these taken back before they finish this siege over here, we will probably jump up significantly in war score, because we'll... Not sure if we were getting ticking war score in this beforehand, but if we were, I think we'll get it back once we take back all the holdings, and that might allow us to just white peace immediately. I don't think there's much advantage for us in pushing them all the way to enforced demands. We do get some prestige, so I guess that would be helpful. Actually, we get 100 prestige for a white peace, so definitely not worth it for just an extra 50 prestige, basically. Okay, that's that taken back. And 2 more holdings to take in here, but they are much less well defended. Okay, that pushes us all the way up to 20%. And they won't accept a white peace, okay. Well, that's fine. If we have to fight a couple more battles, we can do it. And they are moving some of the army out of here into Rafah. So let's let them do that, and then we'll attack this army in here. It'll be there on the 15th of June. And he's apparently willing to attack my 11,000 in here with his only 5,000, which seems strange, but we'll let him do it. And I've just seen this army of 13,000 coming into view here, which is a little worrying. I think we should definitely be concerned about that. They're headed over here for the moment, but let's see, if we were to threaten to attack here, yeah, I was kind of thinking that they might change their mind. I think we can't really afford to do that. We are going to win this battle at least. Unfortunately, I think we're going to lose the siege here. Can't really do anything about that. Alright, we won that battle, we captured a prisoner. 2 prisoners. Well, let's see if they will accept a white peace right now. Still not quite. Well, that's fine. So they're headed into here onto this army with 17,000. I think we'll just send our other army on their way. Ah, now they're sending all 27,000. Okay. Well, I don't think we can really afford to take that battle, if we can possibly avoid it. We'll start arriving on the 3rd. We are going to get out in time. We can put our whole army in here without taking attrition, so try to retreat there if possible. And this is going to stop them taking this holding, so that's some good news at least. Oh, actually, this army is going to get here first and delay our departure, which is pretty bad. They're going to get there on the 27th, and then that will probably last long enough for the larger army to catch us here. Okay, I think that's sufficiently bad that we need to disband our army, and I guess we can take the opportunity to re-raise. We can get some extra troops. Let's not disband the Holy Order though, because we can't re-raise them. We don't have the piety for it. Hopefully they're in this stack and not this one, because otherwise they are getting caught either way. See if we can see here. I think this is all liege levies. Okay. So I think we have to disband this one, unfortunately. Let's wait until the 27th to do it, though. Or close to the 27th, just to make sure that they lose their siege progress here. let's get this further out of harm's way, since I'm assuming this is actually, yes, just the Holy Order. Okay, so we will have to disband this now. Probably stop coming, and they didn't even lose their siege progress, which is unfortunate. So we are just going to have to get our Holy Order back here, hopefully safely into the mountains. And if we can afford to not re-raise, where is our domain levy here? Currently we have 1,500 raised as part of this. Okay, let's just disband it from here. Let's wait until maybe October before we re-raise, get a few thousand extra troops hopefully. And Seljuk died of the slow fever. This guy? Okay, let's pull back even a little bit more just to make sure that we're safe here. We're gonna lose some men to attrition and siege events and stuff in the meantime, which, along with our extra troops that we'll get from our levy replenishing, should hopefully allow us to win. We can afford to hire mercenaries if we need to, but I'm hoping that won't be necessary. So at the moment we can raise almost 30,000. I don't think we're in danger of losing this war anytime soon, so we can probably afford to wait another month or two. So we'll give it till December. To 28k from our vassals at this point. We may not be able to raise all of that because some of it will be in this area. Have to be careful about it. To 29k, okay. So let's see if we can safely retreat these armies over to here. Let's not go quite that far. We probably go to there relatively safely. And we'll put the Holy Order next door so that it can help protect them if some of the enemy armies do follow. And everyone else will have come over here. Okay, so you are probably going to catch this army and cut off this one, so we'll just disband these two. You are headed down here, you're headed down there. Looks like everyone else is pretty safe. And let's go to speed 4 then, if we are safe. It's going to take a while to get these troops all together. You're going to get there on the 13th. And you are going to get caught too, so we'll disband this one. Put an army of my vassal in there, it looks like. And now you're headed into Avaz, where you will arrive on the 10th and catch a much larger army, in fact, so I think we'll just let them do that, since we'll win that battle easily enough. Oh, actually, no, it is still there, okay. Yeah, it would be out first, so why don't you just stay there, and that should change their mind. Okay. We should be safe to send it up there. Kitchen is warm and filled with delicious smells and even more delicious food stuff. If I could, I would spend all my days here. I want to become a cook. So I think this is where we could potentially become greedy. Let's hope our guardian has other ideas. He is temperate, I think? No, he's not. He is temperate, okay. So he shouldn't let us be greedy. Okay. I guess in an unrelated event, we have become brave. It's probably the same event, but seems a bit unrelated. That's fine, though. It's a good trait. Lost another siege over there, not a problem. Let's see. All of these provinces have supply limits at least 25k, so we can get an army of that size together before we have to start splitting it. Alright, let's get the Holy Order in here. Satraps has, one of our satraps has a revolt, which is fine. Okay, we have 23,000. This army here is 15,000. They are in the plains. They're at least one county away from any possible reinforcements. Do have a river crossing, which we will, yeah, have to take, I think, from every possible approach. I don't think I have missed any. But I think we can overcome a river crossing with this kind of numbers advantage. Just move ourselves next door and wait a few days here for another 10,000 or so to arrive. And we'll bring those over to here. So we lost our diviner. He died a natural death, okay. We will appoint this Sun Guardian. And I'm sure we have provinces in need of conversion. Alright, so this 14,000 is on the move, but they don't seem to be coming in to reinforce here, so I think we have to take this opportunity and attack this army while we can. We should be able to take out most of it. Make sure we have our best commanders. I don't think we can really afford to wait for these reinforcements to get closer. Could be fine anyway. Like some of them are trying to come into Ilam for some reason. Good luck with that. And our satrap here has died. We have a new vassal who is 14 years old, but pretty happy with us. He's content. Or at least he shouldn't be a problem. And we'll appoint this guy as our new marshal. Alright, so 11,000 of these troops are headed into here. And some are headed to Baghdad. They probably won't get here in time. And if they do, they're only bringing the numbers up to about equal. So we should have made enough progress in this battle by then that it shouldn't be a problem to win anyway. Yeah, they're never going to get there in time. So this is going to be a victory. Captured a mayor. And we'll see if this army is still intent on coming in on this 20,000 or so, because that seems like a bad move if they are. But we will have to wait to find out for the next episode because we're out of time for now, so thanks for watching, and join me again next time.